Hello, hello, hello. Some of the best Imagination by Louis Vuitton dupes, Bond number 9, YSL Babycat, and many more. Today we're going to start off topic with Aromatics brand new release. It's called Carnal Desire. Isn't it? Yeah, Carnal Desire. And I used it and it smells so good. This is $349, but they got it on sale for $59. Really is worth $350. It smells very good. Let's try it in front of you, and you have really, really, really high quality juxtapose of raspberry cotton candy and incense mixed with a touch of oud. And I tested it in high heat, lasts all day. The bottle is just beautiful. Look at that. The sprayer comes out nice and normal. The cap locks in place. Oh, the cap doesn't lock in place, but the dates are on there, so you know you've got a new batch right here. Well, that's cool. It's got its own batch code. That's really good. But this part here is solid, like you can't move it. A lot of times they do that and you can move it. This one I haven't tried yet. It's also by Aromatics. If you don't know who Aromatics is, go follow. Type in Aromatix on the YouTube search, and he has a channel focusing on Middle Eastern fragrances. Royal Taboo, batch code, smell test. It's a little sweeter, more wearable than the other one. Both are delicious. Next, Al Wataniya Masad is a beautiful Middle Eastern fragrance to replicate Gris de Charnel. I'd highly recommend you get this. Whiskey Reaper, Eftori, how you doing? Hey, Fast Impala. This thing is like a lady killer. This is the one that everyone was asking on 2 weeks video. You forgot to put the title. This is the title. Masad. Assad with an M in front of it. Masad, J. Bowie. All my friends, Scottish Cyclops from Indiana. This is good company. Al Wataniya. I don't know again with the little thing, but maybe that's just something to tell you that it's gonna last 12 hours. Okay, these last 10 hours. This last 10, 12 hours. This thing called Nyla lasts 10 hours. It's a caramel vanilla style fragrance. There is this QR code will take you directly to the 50% off, J. Bowie. And I'll add some more stuff tomorrow. But today we got this on it, which is fire. Brand new 2025 release. It's on there. You can use the code. And this one's on there. You can use the code. No, not this one. This one. So those are two great brand new releases. I just wanted to show you. You should take advantage because they all will sell out. Let's get into this Louis Vuitton stuff. We was waiting for your love. Wanted to ask you the best long-lasting dupe of Dior Homme. Well, sir, can you give me a tip? I'm very much. I owe Mr. Fit Dive $4,000, and I'm late. And if I don't pay him, he's gonna throw me over the boat. So, if anyone can help me, Whiskey Reaper. You know I hang out with that scuba diver dude. He's gonna spear me. You ever watch his Instagram? He kills fish, and he'll invite me. Go, hey, you want to go scuba diving? Yeah, your gear is fine. Sure, breathe. All those bubbles are normal. It's all fine. And boom, you jump off the boat. Hey, did you take that to get through the chocolate the other day? Oh, that chocolate was delicious. Oh my God. Fast Impala. May I say your name? Because I feel like I know you. Your name is Tyler, if I'm correct. And Tyler likes to give out fragrances to his community in person. Today's fragrance of the day is called Shahib Intense. We've lowered the price. It was 40. It was 60 when it first came out. Sometimes we put it on LOL. That's what the Sicilians used to do. Yeah. Who knows better than you and Whiskey? Who knows better than us, right? Who knows better than you, Whiskey Reaper? That Sean John fragrance used to slap. Sean. You act like someone would have a fragrance. Oh, that's Jay-Z. That's different. Anyway, this is Sahib. This thing is what my friend's girlfriend said. That is slay. If you don't know what slay means, it means you can slay me. I'm a slayer. Dragon slayer. Cat slayer. What does this smell like? It smells like imagination. But do I have an imagination? Yes, I do, right here. So imagination's only 465, and this is 2487 or 2784 or something like that. Supernova Sun 77. We're over here eating premium Publix ice cream. Shout outs to Publix. Yes, Fast Impala. Thank you. His name's Tyler. Good to see you. So, Shahib Intense, 7 hours easy minimum, not total. 7 hours minimum. Shahib Intense is my Ard Al Zafran. It's 70 milliliters. It looks like an Ortoro Parisi bottle. It's got the citrus, bergamot, and oranges directly imported from Sicily Whiskey Reaper. And you've got the Chinese black tea and Broxin and guaiac wood all together. Mixes up a fresh fragrance that anyone can mistake for any other Louis Vuitton because, in my opinion, they all kind of smell alike with one tweak or another. That's the reality. But like this is called imagination. Put it on the hand right in front of you. You smell that Sicilian mandarin orange and bergamot right when you spray it. Now we'll try this Shahib Intense. See how the opening is on that and compare the two right in front of you, right? Oh my god, it's like identical. Okay, not that identical. You smell the tea note a little bit more in the forward part here, but as you get in 10 seconds later, you've got that bergamot coming in with the Sicilian orange. The orange note, the orange notes coming out with the tea later on. So there's just a little bit of juxtapose of how the formulations go in the same way. So if you were to make a sandwich or a hamburger, you got patty, pickle, ketchup, lettuce, mustard, or you have patty, lettuce, ketchup, mustard, pickle, like that bread. So you know what I mean? So the bite is different on the other one than the first one. The same thing here. As the real one dries down, it's just a clean, soft, good citrus. As the Sahib Intense dries down, it's a clean, soft, stronger on the citrus bergamot note and stronger on the orange note citrus. It's like steroid strength, and it's got a killer sprayer too. Like, I would say that's 15 inches by 6 inches burst. Nice presentation. Sahib Intense, don't sleep. I've always liked this fragrance. I simply bought this because I thought it was Ortoro Parisi, which I've never even owned an Ortoro Parisi. Have you? And it actually is this. It's exactly this. So don't sleep on that. It's a hidden gem for you. Now I got another one for you that'll shock you. This one is called Louis Vuitton Maître. Now this one took me like a month or two to find this original. It's, of course, they sell it in the Boca Raton Louis Vuitton shop. If you just like, oh, can you check the back and be all animated about it, like you're begging, oh yeah, we found one. It's only the double size. But no, Louis Vuitton's funny. It's just, you know what the game is they want to always seem like everything's exclusive, which it is, and especially the fragrance. We only have one left of those. Let me check the bag. I found one, or we have two bottles left. Do you want them both? You should see these ladies. They'd be like, ching, score for the salesman. And I just look at the carpet and shake my head. And then the salesman laughs at me because I know what he just did. Anyway, Meteor. This is a beautiful fragrance. They do make one called Meteor Noir, which had a little bit more popularity in the cologne industry because they didn't know. They didn't know what to make. So a lot of noir clones out there. But this is regular Meteor. Regular Meteor is a compliment stunner. It's like a same smell as all these other Louis Vuittons, but it has some different jasmines and different citruses. This is called Jean Lo Maître. This is the clone for it. It's darker, but it's actually a violet blue if you look at it without all this lighting. And it's pretty good. It's like an 85%, but it's the closest you can find to that. And there you go. This one was extremely gate kept, and so was this. Let's take a look at who's talking today, what's going on. We got Optimized Brain Wagon. I don't know what that means. Tanner 89. Do you recommend Commodore 64s? Never heard of it. Whiskey Reaper. Is that what Rolex dealers try to do? I never bought them since 2006 when my friend ripped off my jeweler friend. It's all, doesn't matter. My best fragrance from Dr. After Swim. And this is the clone for that. It's called Midday Swim. Afternoon Swim Louis Vuitton. This is the $24 version. Midday Swim by Emperor Dubai. Fantastic swimming fragrance. Welcome back, Lee H. I kept all the new RMFs. Connoisseur, Midnight, Umbra, unbelievably good. You're fast, Impala. You are fast. What's up, Unc? You love Hondas? You got one of those Hondas that are all modified, like my friend used to modify those 1990 Civics. 78's here. Uh-oh, he's the star of the show. LeBlanc Flower Edition. You can't wait to get it. Interesting. Yep, 100% what Rolex does. Why not try Alhambra Oud? Never heard of that. We got a new Alhambra. It's not on the site yet, but it's gonna be called Saffron or something. Oud Saffron. It's really smooth. Another fragrance that you want, since we're talking about Louis Vuitton, is On the Beach, and if you don't have it yet, this is the best one. It's called Aston Orange. Aston, Luke's Vision, By the Seashore. Oh wait, that's Monsieur Noir. That's the dupe of Meteor Noir. We don't even have that. Gotta give that away to Fast Impala. Well, the one that's called By the Seashore is the dupe for this. It's an orange bottle. It looks just like that. Now we have a brand new fragrance. It's pretty cool because look at that. It has a sword on it. What is the name of it? Here's the name. You read it out loud to yourself. Read that for us, somebody. You know, I heard there's this app called YouTube, whatnot, and my friend said that people can talk right back to you, kind of like a Zoom, and just interrupt you. So I would say if I was on there, somebody read this out loud and see how you guys read it. But look at the sword, it's cool. Let's go back up here to Al Arabia. Any new RMFs you like that you saw, Andy G? Yeah, man, that Chocolate Odyssey is fire. But again, he gave me a piece of chocolate, then let me smell it. So you get that. If you really hyper specifically see how he did that, you get a hit of a sugar hit, and then you smell a thing that you're eating. It's like a no-brainer. It's a new way of selling. It's crazy. I think that Macy should do that, but how would they do it? Would you like a piece of citrus before you try this Versace? It wouldn't work. Did you get any more midnight in yet? Midnight. Dude, old uncle needs some cash flow. Okay, throw me a few grand, I'll get them all for you. So this is what he's talking about. This is hard to get. It's like limited release. And half the stuff you saw, if you saw the live stream yesterday, they gatekeep it for the first 6 weeks. That means release it to people like me and other cool people. I don't know. What myself clone would you recommend? F Tori, that is the myself clone. This is the myself clone right here. It's 85% right now. And Fast Impala, how long did this last? Well, you could help us out. And by the way, Fast Impala, would you mind? I was going over my old comments and I saw one of your comments, but you said that you got a lot of compliments with Hypnotic Oud. So I think that's you. It might, I don't know any other Fast Impala. I don't remember if it said 12 after it or not. And so I was going to screenshot it and put it in a video, even though I was talking about Hypnotic Amber. I just want your permission, even though you commented on a public forum. I still, as a respect to you, I'd ask your permission, you know. Andy G says, LOL. Hey, Patrick Harris, my order from you has arrived today. Polo, Black, Anish, Glamour G, Latapa, Affection, and Assad Bourbon. They all smell great. Polo Black, nice. Anish Glamour G. That's right here. This is the serious stuff. It's the Carol G clone of Bleecker Street. It's the real deal. Well, this is the real deal. But this is the strong. This is the Bleecker Street. This one's actually lasting longer and stronger. You just have to wait. You can masturbate it for like 5 days. I mean, macerate it. I'm sorry. Everyone in those Reddits use that word. And I think they do it on purpose, or maybe they think that's what it is. How is La Tapa Al Kiam silver? If I'm not mistaken, that's a Creed silver water. I'm not sure. Oh, snap. Yeah, just got my order in too, Edgar Jimenez. So, what is a great oud wood clone? The best one, like really the best ones, Chicago man, the best oud wood clone is called Barouge Lamaset Oud. I don't have it on my site. It's sold out of it, but that's the best one. But I don't even know. Let me just double check something. Oud wood. One thing you can do is help me out, and I'll add a oud wood. I'll add you if you want this guy from Chicago, because I'm really trying to get something done, in all honesty. There's a fragrance called Flavia Marble Bois de Oud. It's 3 ounces. It's Tom Ford Oud Wood. There's also a Tom Ford Real Oud Wood 1 month supply travel sprayer. Those are the 2 best I found, because all the rest really kind of are junky. Like the one from Alhambra, I don't know how people like it, but I don't like it. It's called Oody Woody or something weird like that. So check this out, Chicago. I'm going to put this link in. And if you want both of those fragrances, or if anybody wants the real oud wood and the clone, I'm going to drop 10 off on that, so that you'll be able to get it for $50 delivered. Because if I put $24.95, they'll charge you $12.95 shipping. So it's the least I could do. Here's your link for Tom Ford Oud Wood direct from me to you. And I'll send you the scent sprayer separate, and I can even spray it right in front of you right now, live. There's your thing, buddy, from Chicago. Steve G. What's up, Steve G? You know who Steve G is, anybody? It's Carol G's brother. Fast and Plama. 2/3 left after 8 days, midnight. I mean, like, that means you're smelling. I mean, like, how long does it last? 8 days? Or how does it last and how does it make you feel? Hey, Unc, just ordered Lionheart. It's kick ass. Edgar Jimenez likes the Lionheart. Do you like it better than the fragrance by Latafa that's called The Kingdom? It's a Lionheart is a Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir clone. Wonder if they even sell it at Best Brands Perfume. You know, I'm just I started that little company in my basement and it's just selling scent sprayers and it kind of evolved and it's just like man, you got to have patience to do stuff. You can't compete with these big guys, man, because they just like if you wanted to start a fragrance business, the whole thing of Lionheart is one left in stock. Oh my god. Yeah, if you ever wanted to start a fragrance company, even if you sell those scent sprayers, they'll come after you. They don't want their stuff compromised and all that stuff. People send scent sprayers in plastic vials and they leak everywhere, and so that's over with. And then if you want to try to buy like real Invictus, real Yves Saint Laurent, the margins are so tight. It's like $71, and you sell it for 75. I mean, it's these are people that have a multi-million-dollar bank account. They don't care, so it's a commodity to them. And we come out with this. The only advantage I can get is getting it first. That's the only advantage. Plus, you make a relationship with the companies that sell this type of stuff. Then I go around finding fragrances that smell cool, like this one here. I was hoping you were going to say that I was literally looking at it and couldn't make my mind up to buy it. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to get it, I can drop it for you. If you just want to pay the extra 10, you'll be tipping me. And by the way, if you buy both of those items, I'm having to ship one direct from my area. The other one comes from the liquidation center, whatever it's called, the logistics center. So Chicago, I'll throw you in a whole bunch of samples. I got a whole bag of samples here. Look at that. I'm gonna just throw that in your bag right here. If you take that order, put it in the notes, and I'll let you know, and I'll ship you the real Tom Ford Oud wood. But now we're here. This thing is called Batal. Al Batal. Does that mean battle axe? Because that's what that looks like. Doesn't that look like a gladiator sword, anybody? I think this bottle is Slayer. Cool, legit, dope. You know how many words they got for dope nowadays in 2025? My friends, my wife's girlfriend's daughter bought her an outfit and she goes, "Mom," and she tried it on after Christmas. She goes, "Mom, you look slay." And I go, "Wow, I just learned a new word. Slay must mean hot or you look lit, you look legit." Right? So now you know. Teenagers use the word slay. They're not going off. They're complimenting you. The girl was like 14 or 13 that said it. The daughter. So what does this thing smell like? Well, looks like Club Enemy Lionheart sold out. Batal, they have one left Lionheart. You could probably find some on eBay or something. Oh, okay, yeah. So this has, let's see. Wish I had something to spray it on. What's this? Aaron's List. Burberry Weekend, Burberry Touch, High End Velaya. Look at this. Ooh, look at that sprayer. You see that sprayer? Yeah, it does have pineapple. Pineapple cardamom. It says it has incense, though. Let me try to pick up this incense note somewhere. You can't pick it up on there. Yeah, this was sprayed on 2 hours ago. pineapple, cardamom, incense, touch of vanilla. The sage is there too, and tonka sandalwood. You know what? It's a modern take. There's an old fragrance called DKNY Unleaded. It's not 1-to-1. It's like 65% of the composition and then a few other tweaks. That's what this reminds me of. It goes in that direction of, totally goes in that direction of unleaded. You could almost say it would be a clone of unleaded. It would be awesome, and they wouldn't even know, but maybe they did know what they were doing. But at least the bottle looks like cool. Nope, it's not coming off. Yep, that's the Slayer. It's called Batal. Next question we have is coming from yeah. Oh, okay, Steve G. Cool. Yeah, I put a post up. I'm reinvigorating the Mr. 50 code for this weekend, but I'm telling you guys on YouTube and on the stream first, the web designer will reinvigorate it, restart it up probably tomorrow. So no one knows about it. So you guys get the first pick. And then, of course, I'll send out an email tomorrow about it with the newest picks on there. But the first picks, you can get them right now, which would be this. If I was gonna buy it, I'd buy this and this. I'd be buying this, anything else I see. The whole page has got 28 different items on it. So yeah, I did a community post about it, and I'm on here. That this thing here will get you right to the page. If you could help support, I'd have it. So Whiskey Reaper says, I need a new super masculine fragrance. Tell me, price doesn't matter. Why don't you get Thymine Carved Oud? That's pretty masculine. That's a high end fragrance. You can go over there to that dude in, what's it called? West Village or Art District. That guy. Go find some of that. Another masculine fragrance is stuff with leather. Here's a good masculine fragrance right here. Check this out. This thing is dead serious masculine. We just got it in stock. It's called Al Majid. It smells like a Bulgari type Tigger style fragrance. No, Patrick, I don't. I think I put one little sample I got from the store in your bag. Hopefully you got that. I'm pretty sure I did. So this is very masculine, yet has a little fresh nuance to it. Yeah, it's got that vetiver note. It's super masculine. It smells to me like Bulgari Tigger, and it doesn't. It's not clean and fresh at first. It's really strong. This is super masculine, but in a sweet way. Black Coal Falcon is like a 1 million on steroids intensified. So it's that kind of masculine. But then they make this brown one that's called Jasper. The brown one is the most strongest masculine fragrance I've ever smelled. And it's like all earthy tones, all the earth ingredients, like that kind of masculine. This, if you can find it, is masculine, fresh, sexy. So it's not like macho masculine, but it's, I don't know, coffee. Yeah, the guy from Perfume Box has a whole bunch of these for 29 or 39. Cough. It's like fierce, I think. Smells really good, but it's not. It's like a fresh masculine. Those Jaspers is the most strongest. It even has a warning label on it. Jasper is by Le Falcon. Black Coal is by Le Falcon. Then they got a white one called Mabre. It's more like a soft Aventus. And they have one like this. Here it is. This is like a super dope masculine Creta Ventus, like an old school 2012 version of Creta Ventus right here. Collude. These are two masculine fragrances. by Falcone, the new Beast Mode. Most of their fragrances have masculine bottles. Like this thing feels like the size of a brick too. And your kids can play with them and stuff. And so Fast Impala says he sprayed it in a room that lasted 12 hours on his skin, and he's talking about this midnight. And then Whiskey Reaper says, what's the most masculine vintage fragrance? Price doesn't matter. I have to get back with you on that because they got some nice Kuros from the. Look, man, Kuros, if you go, there's a store in LA that sells like the original batch, Kuros, original batch, Derry Mugler, Angel. Yeah, back then it used to be called Angel, man. Original batch, Jean Paul Gaultier. You can't even squirt it one full trigger without it killing you. I mean, that's 212 from the original batch, masculinity. Carolina Herrera, the old school barber shop one, is very masculine. But if you want the very most nastiest masculine fragrance that I can think of, Killian Dark Lord. You get that one. That's Dark Lord. That's very macho. Whiskey Reaper, Dark Lord. That's your fragrance, buddy. Nick, is there a clone of a classic Eau Sauvage Parfum? The classic Eau Sauvage Parfum is only thing I can think of is something. Is by Arturo Landi. I don't know the name, but it could be called number 11 Bergamot. It's one of those numbers. He has 13 different ones. Hey, Coach Keith, Unc, are there any inspirations of Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum? Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Not off the top of my head. That's very hyper specific. There's Tom Ford Noirs, lots of those, but the Noir Extreme, that's a good one. But you can buy that bottle for like $100 anyway, 130. Be Bruce Lee from Dubai. Those things smell like alcohol. Copy of original. 9/11. Dope need hope. Oh, somebody report Dick. I don't know what he's doing. Do you recommend Aries Intense or Afnan Lionheart? Okay. Willie Espino. Aries Intense. This is a clone of Killian Angel Shear. It's like sweet. I will recommend this. Both of them are good. Lionheart's a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier. Probably go with the Lionheart if you're like younger and you want something hot. This has been out, but it's so hard to find. Both of them are either sold out or about to sell out. If you use this link to get to my site, you could please support me and grab one. I know we have 5 of these left. It's called Aries Intense, and it does get lots of compliments because you have cognac mixed with pralines, mixed with cinnamon, mixed with love. Hey, Unc, what's the best? Is there any news on New Body Al Oud? I didn't check that out. What's the best imagination clone? Right now, you get this one called Emperor Intimation is $24. This is the best for the money and performance. It's called Shahib Intense by Art Al Zafran, the same people who make this fragrance. If you don't know, it's the Chanel Allure clone. It's very good, very well liked. This is the Imagination clone. What's the next best Imagination clone? Everything else is like sold out, but this one has a few left. And this one's called Fascination. It's very hard to find. If you can find it, I'd buy it in a second. Projects 7 hours. It's totally great fire. And if you ask me how I know, it's because I got this here. And by the way, this is my neighbor's Louis Vuitton, I think. I can't remember, but We once went to the store and bought 2 bottles, and we said, let's share it. And we forgot who bought what. And then we bought more, and doesn't matter. What's a neighbor for, right? Whiskey Reaper? Ask me. Yeah. Well, that's for the niche stuff, man. Dunchill 91. John DeMico. Omar, did you get any of that Odyssey Cocoa? Omar is not out yet. They're just pumping it as a trade show for like people in the industry or something, but it'll be out. They'll probably shoot me a couple dozen to put on the site. I would say by February 8th. That's the date. Unless I can get it by January 30th, that would be best, but I don't think it's even in the city yet, in the USA. The Falcone fragrances are powerful. You'll be happy with the purchase. Fast Impala says, criminally autistic. I need some advice. What do you need? We got Whiskey Reaper. He's a master degree lawyer here in South Florida, and he can help you with anything that you did wrong. So, Whiskey, take over for criminally autistic. Kelly and Dark Lord, fire, 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 fire. Giovanni Garcia, dupe for Louis Vuitton Imagination. You've got get Emperor Intimation, or get Louis Vuitton Imagination, or you get, I want to see something. This one's one of the best ones. It's called Fascination, right? It's hard to find. Aston Fascination, so hard to find. But I want to see one more. I have some real good sneaky ones I never told anyone about but I will. Another one could be some RMF Ventana Marine or something like that. I'm looking something up. The search is taking a while. Oh. Well, there's one for afternoon swim called Flavia number 10, and that thing is fire. And they make another Flavia, but it's sold out. Yeah, Flavia Noir Queer is $39.95. I'm gonna put that stuff all on discount next week. You'll see, Fast Impala. You will see. Okay. I see you. Brad Perlman arrived. Brad Hahn arrived. Okay. Brandon, best cheap freshie. I would get this. This is one of the best cheap freshies. It's called Aldigram limited edition. It's like $25. This is also good. Ultra Male Glacier. I think it's on 50% off sale. If it's not, it's less than 20. Best Louis Vuitton. Greetings from Chile, Francisco Scaroderia. Best Louis Vuitton L'Immensity clone. I would get you this. We have plenty, or if you can find it on eBay. Actually, this is called the Immensity, and it's, oh, my friend's got the real one. This is just like it, like knocked down 99%. Also, if you scan this QR code and use the code Mr. 50, this will be 50% off. I think it's $44. I'm not sure. Anyway, so you would get it for 22, or maybe it's 49 and you'll get it for 25. But this is the one I would pick. L'Immensity clone. What RMF Odyssey Homme EDP a clone of? Odyssey Homme, that black one, I think that's a Tuscan leather. The white one, Stronger With You. Then they got Odyssey Mandarin Sky, which is Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandale. Very, very popular. Mandarin Sky is so hot. So hot. Hey, Brad Proman, French Avenue Arche. Really? What does that arch smell like? I heard about that. I should write that down. I heard about that fragrance. What does it smell like? Hey, I saw a whole bunch of French Avenue stuff. Ooh. I have pictures. I saw a whole bunch of cool French Avenue stuff. But I still have them here. Nope. Nope. No, those are Bond #9 pictures. I don't want to look through my pictures while I'm talking to you. That's disrespectful. Yeah, so tell me what that Arsh is. And we're at Bradley Perlman. Omar, Jean-Lo Immensi, or Al-Kiam Silver. Immense. Jean-Lo Immense. Oh, Jean-Lo Immense. For this, you mean? I feel like this is better, but that's because it's unknown. Willie Espino. Eric Over. I've heard Odyssey Ohm is supposed to be Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Oh, there you go. I thought it was a leather Tom Ford something, but yeah. Black bottle. Yes. Want it to smell like a Lear Homme Sport or Versace me or Missoni. Yeah, a Lear Homme Sport is the gold bottle, or you can get something called Alive. Odyssey Cocoa chocolate. It's coming up, Eric. Coming up. No. Odyssey Cocoa is no horse. You got the Montal chocolate greedy, Eric. Mohammed Dabish Hunger, best clone of Bleu de Chanel. Iconic by Automath. Amber Oud Blue Edition, Omar says. Okay. Joe, I heard what you did to that boy. You shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that? Well, Joe, some people have issues, and you are one of them. Brandon John, best cheap freshie unk. Okay, we already told you. Navy fella, is that RE's 50% off? I don't know. Go on the link and check it. There's 30 different things, but I'm pretty sure RE's is not. F. Dory, thank you, Eric. Yes. City Navy fella, this is a link. It'll take you right to the page if you can scan it. There's also, if you go on this website, there's also, it's called Best Brands Perfume, and just scroll a little down. There's a button you can push to the 50% off section. And you can just look at everything and just go, wow, I'll take one of each. That's what I hope you do. Please, thank you. Adam Wentworth, love your channels. Keep up the good work, mate. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Adam. I salute you. El Gallo, is there a clone of Joe Malone, Cypress, Grapevine, Cologne, Intense? Yes, there is. Brandon, Ash sold out everywhere. Arsh, unfortunately. But what does it smell like, Brandon Hahn? Mexican Trace, Dubai Night, Midnight. See, Mexica Trace, Armaf. See, those accents you do are laughable. See, Mats Bangash, best perfume from Saudi Arabia. The best perfume from Saudi Arabia is called Genius Sport Code. Well, we have those. The Massad is actually one of the best Gris de Charnel extract. I can't tell you how good this is, man. Because when I get a compliment, oh my God, it smells so good. I like it better than the Gris Charnel. It's one of very, very few clones I can just spray on like that. That one's one, and this one is too. Mughal Fort. It's another great one. So good. This is that soft cotton candy. Now, fragrance de Dubois makes this fragrance. It's called Minuit et Demi. It's 400 something dollars. And this is the Beach Party, which is on the 50% off. And that smells like grapefruit. I don't know what they're putting on Fragrantica, but they're lying. They're just way off. If you see even on the RMAF site, they're incorrect. I promise you. This is grapefruit. Totally citrus. Totally fun, like a summer fragrance, just like it says, beach party. I was thinking it's gonna be some sort of replica walk on the beach, but it's not. Hello, I am in the looks for a tropical cologne fragrance or affordable. Okay, I try this one. The Dawn Club de Nuit limited edition or Al Harman Adventure. I would get limited edition. I personally like that better. Then if I get the Al Harman Adventure, I'd get the one called Intense. I like that one better. LOL, put it in the chat. Oh, it's like Guerlain Platine Privé, only it's an extract. It's very long lasting. Guerlain Platine Privé. I found a clone for that one too once, like a year ago. I forgot what it was called. Oh, yeah. Guerlain Platine Privé. I remember now. That Guerlain Platine Privé is amazing. The real one, Guerlain L'Ideal Cologne, the white bottle, is amazing. What's your take on Autumn and Empire 3? I think I've never tried it. CJX. Are you selling Game of Spades Full House? What's Full House? The clone of. I don't have any Game of Spades lying around here. My favorite fragrance Dubois is Oud Blue Intense, worth every penny. Brad, I'm going to have to agree with you. I think I had it once and did you know that grape fat is an aphrodisiac that attracts people named Joe? No, I didn't know that, Joe. Eric Omar, have you ever smelled Encre Noir? Love mine. This thing for $30 actually is really, really good. It lasts a long time. This is Bleecker Streets, citruses and green grass, and it's called The Scent of Carol. It's a $29 fragrance, and it lasts 7 hours. It starts off a little harsh like the old Club de Nuit, but it quickly turns into a delicious fragrance. It can outlast. It won't outlast this one that Patrick bought, but it'll come close. But the number one all around mass appealing one with the best price ratio value dupe, it's called Zakat Z25, the number one Bleecker Street clone ever made right here. It's so hot, so smoking hot. Everybody wants it. The Mahir Black kind of reminds me of that. People say Mahir Black is Encore Noir's Rockstar Dad. I still have YSL Intense. Very good. YSL Intense. Oh, YSL L'Homme L'Intense. And this one's also extremely powerful. If you don't know, this is a real beast mode fragrance. It just won't go off your skin. And I mark my word, I am in a hot weather, but I feel like it doesn't matter what weather you'll be in. It's called Connoisseur Man. It's like a YSLY Le Parfum. Smoke bomb like that. Hey, Omar, you want something smoky? There's this fragrance called Shezan, and the title is Chival, Chival by Shezan. It's completely an ashy, smoky, hidden gem. It's probably gonna blow up. The fragrance is so phenomenally made, and it was like 40 or 30, 20, I don't know. And somebody, I know what to do with you. We're going to add Joe to the live stream and see what he says. Joe just got kicked off. How does that feel, Joe? Oh, you can't answer. You're not on it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Joe. Luna, where can I get that jacket? There's a place called Best Brands Perfume. It's in Florida, deep South Miami. They sell the scent of Carol. They sell the Zakat. They have all the Zakats. And they have a 50% off code. You can get some stuff while you're there. That's the scan to get there. That's the code. And there's a pinned comment at the top to get you to the website to the 50% off. And how is that Latapa Assad bourbon? Dude, this stuff is straight up fire. To tell you the truth, I like stuff like that. Whiskey, bourbon smelling with chocolatey vibes, like gourmandish vibes with the whiskey, the juxtapose of that. It's really good. It lasts a long time. And now I've done this new test, guys, where I don't try this at home. I'm testing fragrances. Of course, I test them in the hottest weather I can possibly be in because that's good, especially with the freshies. But I'm testing fragrances in the microwave now. Manny, the microwave. I'm not even kidding. I spray it, write the name down and the time, right? And I set it down. Like this. Like when you have a battle of clones, it's the best thing you could do. You write them all down, the time, you nuke them. I'll nuke it for 15 to 30 seconds. You know, you can do different nuke tests too. Assad bourbon is 50% off on this website too. It's be like 29 bucks. Eric got the first two. We got a few more in after that. Thank you to Eric Over for recommending that one. He's awesome. Mr. X, greetings all the way from sunny Germany. What do you think about Tom Ford Oud Wood? I think it's an amazing date night, easy to wear oud fragrance. I like Gucci Guilty Oud. I like Gucci Pour Homme Oud. I like Versace Oud Noir as well, which are at least less expensive and longer lasting. And Lamasa Oud by Borouge is also stronger, more synthetic, but longer lasting. Tom Ford Oud Wood is very nice, very expensive. You get the real one. The women love it though. I heard it leans TWM and or stronger with you. TWM is what? You should put your glasses in the microwave. Okay, we got a heckler here, Eric. Top favorite 5 summer fragrances: Provum, Dolce Gabbana, Light Blue Intense, Invictus, Aqua, The Scent of Peace, Louis Vuitton Imagination, Dupes for Tuscan Leather, Diamond Abyss. There's one called Flavia. Marble Bois is the oud one. Oh, the Tuscan Leather one sold out. There's Tangy Cherry, Bitter Peach, Cherry Crush, Ghost Cherry, Smoke, Cherry Electric, Ombre Leather, Tuscan Leather. Let's see if I can find you one. TUS. You know what's really good? Whiskey Reaper, are you still on? You get Tuscan Leather Intense. That is a masculine fragrance, bro. That is the heat. No, well, you know, there's this fragrance called La Yaquam for men. It's a very strong version of Tuscan Leather. You might enjoy that one. Oh, Fragrance Jerk says he uses a Commodore 64 to post on his Reddit page. And Diamond Abyss, Zara the Most Wanted, or Parfum? Xavier says, what's better, Chanel Allure Homme, Superleggera, or Creed Aventus? Creed Aventus. I'll say Creed Aventus. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a video about Creed Aventus. That Flavia clone of Cherry Smoke is a good one. Thanks, Eric. That's called Flavia Ghost Cherry, I think. Atlas Latapa or Luta Seventh Heaven? Well, they're both hard to find, so I'd pick Seventh Heaven though. So if you're watching this on the restream, here's your links to the code. Maybe we'll send you an email tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow around the same time. I'll probably have some new fragrances, and we'll talk about Creed Aventus. We'll talk about French. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about Amori Cafe a little bit. We'll talk about some of these new Armafs. We'll talk about some Art of Nature, Latafa, Teriac, Elysium, Tuscan Leather, YSL myself, and Gucci, the Voice of the Snake, and some Valentino. We'll switch it up and mix designer fragrances with a couple niche if I have any niche left. And we'll talk about some other stuff. Sound good? Joe. Oh my gosh. Assad bourbon's really good. Don't sleep on Super Gary. What's better, Latapa bourbon or Cream Spice Black Vanilla? Latapa Assad bourbon all day long. All of you have a shopping addiction. Please help. You're the most perfect person in the world, Fragrance Jerk. You must need some help. We're all therapists. We all have licenses too. So if you'd like some help, we can offer you help. You're projecting your true feelings inside of you. How does that make you feel, Fragrance Jerk? How do you actually feel right now at this moment? I'd like to spark a conversation with you. You see, he's a troll. He doesn't know what to say. Code Mr. 50. Click the link right there. Get yourself some. Help your uncle out.